New this evening, scientists say the antibodies our immune systems produce to fight coronavirus do not fade quickly. A new study is good news for vaccine development efforts. It found antibodies lasted for at least 4 months after diagnosis. That's just one of the major new developments in the race to find a vaccine for the coronavirus. Today, the U.S. said it won't join a global effort to find and distribute a vaccine because it's led by the World Health Organization.
That announcement came hours after Oxford said it's ready to begin phase 3 testing in the U.S. It is the third potential vaccine to reach that phase in the U.S. after Moderna and Pfizer. WAAY 31's Alexis Scott asked Huntsville's top infectious disease specialist what you can and cannot expect when a vaccine is finally ready.
There are the times where when you give one shot of the vaccine, it's not going to be enough to induce that full immune response.
Dr. Ali Hassoun is an infectious disease specialist at Huntsville Hospital. He predicts one dose of the vaccine likely won't be enough and that people will need a second shot.
That's why they initially give one dose and then what we call it as a booster or a second dose to help push that level of immunity where we can fight the infection or take care of it.
Dr. Hassoun warned relying on one dose could be dangerous because it likely won't immunize you from this strain of coronavirus.
If you get a benefit, it might be very short term. In compare, if you take two, it will have a longer term effect.
And several vaccines require booster shots. They include the measles, meningitis, HPV, and the chickenpox. While some doctors believe vaccine myths may keep many people from getting immunized, Dr. Hassoun thinks a lot of people will roll up their sleeve if it means being healthy. Reporting in Huntsville, Alexis Scott, WAAY 31 News.
In the U.S., pharmaceutical vaccines go through a 4-stage process before the FDA gives its approval. No one is sure when it will be ready, but there is hope by the end of the year or early 2021.
As we mentioned, British drug maker AstraZeneca began phase 3 trials. It's enrolling 30,000 Americans in the late-stage clinical trial and another 20,000 outside the U.S. Participants will receive 2 active or 2 placebo doses spaced 4 weeks apart. 2 labs in North Alabama are taking part in the Pfizer phase 3 clinical trial. Medical Affiliated Research in Huntsville and the North Alabama Research Center in Athens are 2 of 150 groups across the country taking part.